Hi everyone, my name is Trisha Harris and welcome to the video tutorial on setting up your ePortfolio. So the first thing you're going to do is go to wordpress.com and then click the Get Started button. Then you're going to put in your email address, give a username and password, and then create a blog address. And then we're going to click Create Blog on the free version. Once you've signed up for your blog, you'll be taken through a series of steps, so you can just click next to all of these. These are options anyway that you can change at the later stage. So what we're going to do is click into My Blogs along the top of the screen here. So this brings you to your list of your blogs, so you'll probably have just one here. So you're just going to click on Blog Admin. Now this brings you to the dashboard of your site. So this is where all your settings are and where you'll be working from. The first thing that we're going to do is take a look at the privacy settings of your site. So we're going to go down to Settings and into Reading. And if you scroll down the screen, you can see under Site Visibility that you have the option to allow search engines to index this site, discourage search engines from indexing the site, or I would like my site to be private, visible only to users I choose. So this gives you more control over who can view your site. But obviously later down the line, if you choose, you can go back and make the site public again. So this is what we're going to select for now. So then we're just going to scroll down the page and click Save Changes. Then the next step is we're going to go into Users and click Invite New. So you can input in my email address into here. The role we're going to leave at Viewer and then just click Send Invitation. The next thing we're going to do is set up individual pages for each of your modules. So just click on Pages on the left hand column here, and then we're going to click Add New here at the top. So we're just going to give each one a title, so I'm just going to call this ELD for the Effective Learning Development module. And then I'm just going to scroll down and untick the comments and the likes and shares. Now before we add any content here, we're just going to do a preview of our page. We're just going to click on Preview over here on the right hand side, and you can see the title of our blog and then title of our page here. But you can see that the ELD isn't appearing here along the top in our menus. So I'm just going to close out of this one. And the reason for that is that it's still in a draft mode. Okay, so we haven't yet published it. So if I just click on Publish and then I click Preview Changes, you can see now we have our ELD appearing along the top here. Okay, so if you don't have any of your pages appearing here, it might be to do with the theme that you've actually chosen, and I'll show you later on how you'll actually change your themes. So I'm just going to close out of this again, and we're going to go back to Pages and Add New again. Okay, so you're just going to set one up for each of your modules. So set one up for programming. Again, untick comments, likes and shares, and then click Publish. So Add New again. We've created a page for each of our modules. So if we want to see a preview of the page, just click on the title here on the left hand side, and then we can see we have all our modules appearing along the top here. Now to add content to your page, you just go to the Edit option, and this just brings us back to where we were. So this is your text window here, so you can just type directly in here, or you can copy and paste directly from a Word document. If you want to add in an image onto your page, you click on Add Media and then click Select Files. And then you just click on the image that you want and click Open. You can add in a caption to appear under the image here, alt text and description, or change the size of it here. Then we're just going to click Insert into Page. Going to click Preview Changes, and we can see our image here. Now if I want to edit this image, I just click on it once. This is to delete the image, and then the other icon is to edit the image. So if I want to reduce the size of it, I can select it here. If I want to change the alignment, make it centered. If I want to give it a title. Another important thing you can do here is that you can link the URL to an outside web page. Okay, so I'm just going to put in, for example, gcd.ie and click Update. Okay, you can see the size is decreased, it's centered it, and if we go Preview Changes again, and if I click on it now, it'll bring me to GCD web page. So that's a nice way of adding images into your page, and also by using the images then as links to other pages. That can be an interesting way of doing things. I'm just going to close out of that. The other thing you can add in, I'll just add media there. Just going to upload files again, select files. Let's click on that one. Say if you want to create a gallery of images. So instead of just inserting the image on its own, you click Create Gallery, you select all the images that you want, including the gallery, and click Create New Gallery. And then here you can decide on the type of gallery that you want. So say if we want a slideshow, we click Insert Gallery, Preview Changes. So now you can see it appears as a gallery of images. You can also add an attachment directly to your site. So again, click Add Media, Upload Files. This time we'll select a PDF file and Insert into Page. So we'll just click on Preview, and we can see then it gives you a link. You click into this and it links directly to your PDF. Okay, where somebody can then save it or print it directly from there. Also in the Add Media, you can link directly to a YouTube video. So you can just search YouTube, Technology and Education, and insert in and preview. And then it'll embed the video directly onto your page. Or if you want to embed a video in from Vimeo, you can just copy and paste the link in here. There's also a quick editing option. So if we click on Quick Edit, you can password protect a specific page. You can set the order for a page. So at the moment they're all set at 0. So they just display in the order that they're written. So if we just change this to, for instance, 1 and click Update, and we'll just change this to 2. Then we'll just preview our page. So because all these were set to 0, they're appearing first, then we have 1 and 2. So if I change this one to 3, and preview again, you'll see now we have 1, 2, 3. So you can place them in the order that you want them to appear. Also under the quick edit, if you don't have the option to untick comments in the main edit, you might have to come in here to untick it. You can also change the status of your page from draft to published. And then if you change any settings here, just click update. Now, other things that you may want to look at under the settings, if we go back to general, this is where you can change the site title. So you would have set this at the beginning. So this is where you'd probably have your ePortfolio, your name, or whatever site title you want to give the site. Then you have a tagline. So this is the line that appears underneath your title, and it just explains what your site is about. So you can just say that it's an ePortfolio for part-time ELD course, or whatever you want to use to explain it. Now you could have a look through all different settings here just to see what other options you have available as you're setting up your portfolio. The other thing you may want to look at is the themes, so how the site will actually look. And you'll see on these ones there's certain ones that you have to pay for, so you're obviously going to go for free versions. So if you want to just see what they look like, you can just do a live preview. So you can see on this one we have bigger tabs here along the top. Then you can either, if you want to use this one, you click activate, or else you can click cancel. Okay, and you can flick through them like that. You will notice that the home page that we have here actually doesn't display as one of the pages. So where that is actually, it's the posts section. So you click into posts. We're just going to add new, publish. So that's how you edit the home page. So this is the framework of your ePortfolio setup. Now it's up to you to add in the content that you're working on in each of the modules. So again, just uploading images of work or examples of work that you're doing. The other important thing about an ePortfolio is that it does include reflections on the work that you're doing. So it's all about the development of your own learning. And it doesn't need to be all finished pieces that you put up. It could be pieces that you're working on, or just showing the work in progress, or how you're actually progressing through your year. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about what you need to add to this portfolio. Feel free to add in extra tabs along the top here. So it could be other areas of interests, or skills, or examples of work that you've done outside of the college that relates to the course. And remember that this is a space for you to build examples of your work and your experiences. And then you can send the link of your ePortfolio to maybe prospective employers in the future, and show all the work that you've done in college and what you've been working on maybe outside of college as well. And it really is just an area for you to show your commitment to learning and to show how you're developing as you're going through the course. So that gives you a good idea of how to set up your ePortfolio.